Greetings Pilgrims and welcome to another episode of the Polygon Pilgrimage, and today I want to show you a quick trick. This is something I ran into the other night during my live stream where I was working on this vent kit asset here, and I was trying to do an exploded bake to bring into Substance Painter 2 and to bake my textures. And what I kept getting was some self-shadowing, obviously from this vent piece on the end here, this little grating that I wanted here. I was getting some self-shadowing on this piece here. And normally what I do for an exploded bake is right here you can see I've animated that piece to float out from the main body there. And then I just save this as an OBJ. And for some reason this time around that did not work. It kept treating it as if the piece was never animated. It was sending it out at the 0 mark. Now this may be that I was not selected on the 30 mark here, or that it just doesn't accept animation detail doing an export any longer. But there's a simple solution to it, and it's pretty easy. So we're just going to go with that. So what you do is you still have to animate your exploding. So I animated it out. In this example, I just did out, which I think will be fine. In my original here, I did out and down by a certain amount. In this case, happens to be 30. I just do 30, 30, 30. So it's 30 out, 30 down, or 30 out, 30 up, and then to the 30 mark. So just kind of a habit I picked up, and there we go. So I've animated it, and then what you do is you just make a copy of the model. So I just copied it out here somewhere. And with all of the auto keying selected, I just delete the keys. And now the animation is frozen, so to speak. See, I can scrub and only that first one moves. So now that it's frozen, I export this as a version of the model that I use specifically to paint the model. And then I use a finalized version of the model like this with it attached, in order to display the model and to make sure all the textures are showing up correctly in Engine. But in order for a painting process, I would just use one of these type of things and just have a frozen version of it. So that's it, really pretty simple. It might be a bug, it might be something that I did incorrectly, but an easy way to get around it is just make a duplicate of the model, freeze the transforms as far as the animation, just delete the keys, and you should be all set, and then you can import that as a separate model and use that for your painting reference. So I hope you guys have found this useful. It was a quick little thing that I learned. It was very interesting to me. I like learning those little nuances. So try this out. If you guys have any questions, as always, let me know. And as always, keep practicing, get better, and I'll see you next time as the pilgrimage continues.